Hi Capricorn, welcome to the Lucky Tarot. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let's take a look into your energies for this week. This reading is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Spirit, give us the main energy for the sign of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What do they need to know for this week, please, Spirit? Give us one card for the sign of Capricorn. Something that they need to be aware of this week, please. Okay. Alright, so your main energy for this week and the general theme is summer. Definitely it is the summer season. I'm feeling like for most of you guys, you're truly looking forward for summer here, and now that it has come, it feels like for some of you, you're trying to like manifest a new chapter in your life. You're also becoming very joyful and vibrant. You're coming across as someone who's embodying a lot of sense of maybe light and joy, okay? Bask in joy and light. So I'm picking up that vibe that most of my Capricorns are truly looking forward to receiving a lot of abundance here, a different perspective, and it's like a different aura in you guys this summer. For some of you, it could be because you're going to be meeting new people this summer, going on some vacation, seeing people that you haven't seen for a while, right? Could be for some of you the much needed vacation and break, okay? For most of you guys, you're looking forward for something productive this summer. We have the bee over here, right? You're perfecting some work over here. Could be also a time wherein there's just a lot of fun activities. Awareness is yours, right? You're coming from maybe a dark period in your life, and I'm picking up very specific messages. I'm trying to relay a message for those of my Capricorns who just come up from a long winter, okay? Metaphorically, a long pain and suffering, an event that has really turned the situation upside down for you, and now it's like the light at the end of the tunnel. And because the summer season has begun, I'm feeling like so are your worries and concerns. They're slowly fading away, okay? I'm feeling a very vibrant energy surrounding my Capricorns this week. Now let's get some more oracle cards to open up this message for you. Additional messages, please, for the sign of Capricorn. Alright, so here we go. We have co-create, beautiful. We also have chaos and conflict. Definitely, that was the situation I was able to pick up a while ago. The vibration was really dark. It was a very huge storm. It could have taken a lot from you. It could have also tested your patience and your faith, is what I'm picking up. But definitely something revealed about yourself, an authentic you. If anything, this pushed you towards growth. This pushed you towards a different limit, okay? A different sense of awareness and standards when it comes to relationships and people, opportunities as well. And we all have, you know, that point in our life where we just really need to see situations for what they truly are. And this is it, all that glitters, okay? All that glitters. You knew that something was deeply rotten down there, that it was a situation that you need to get rid of, release. Someone was not being true to you. Someone had bad intentions towards you. Someone was putting on a mask too. And it made you feel conflicted a bit, and this person could have caused a lot of chaotic energies, okay? It was a tough time. It took a long time to heal, but from what I'm seeing here is co-create. You're co-creating with the universe. Basically, I'm picking up that you're turning sadness into happiness. You're turning this experiences to some motivation. It's like, you know, constantly the memory and the motivation to keep you going, right? So you're using these experiences to develop a different side of you, Capricorn. All that glitters also this week is reminding you to be able to discern people for what they say, what they're trying to do. Not everyone has good intentions towards you, Capricorn. People have a very good, you know, good tactic, skill, and talent to put on a mask and say something, but it's not truly true, and it's not coming from a place of truth as well. So if you have discernment, right, you will be able to see who is real versus who's not this week. Okay, so also, if you're the one doing this to someone, Capricorn, you might feel like this is not really you. You will feel all of these conflicting energies within you. Your heart is going to battle with your mind. It is not right to do. Your guides are talking to you directly, and maybe you're not seeing what you're coming across towards someone here. If you know that that's not going to spread your light, if you know that what you're doing is not coming from a place of goodness, right? It's time to take off that mask and stop the confusion. It could be a relationship that's confusing for you too. Like you've always known that someone was just staying because of what they're getting from you. And so now that you've discovered this person's true intentions, or about to discover, maybe you're releasing the sadness in your life and now you're basking in joy and light. From what I'm seeing here, my Capricorns are more or less focused on their career, stabilizing, getting everything sorted out, very focused and determined. You could be focused on the pentacle, your home situation, your career situation. From what I'm seeing here, there could be collaborations and projects coming through this week. Okay, something that can keep you really productive and focused. So again, you're using sadness and turning that into happiness, and to create something that you haven't done before. I'm seeing that you're also expanding yourself, your horizons, and your network. This means that you may be meeting somebody else completely different, but they offer something to the table, right? And you know that this person is going to help you expand in a different sense, in a different way. You have something that this person doesn't, and this person has something you don't have, and together you can co-create something entirely different, a beautiful outcome. Okay, 4 and 0, if you add those numbers together, that is 4, which means it is a stable offer. It's definitely a stable outcome. So it's not so much about what you have and what this person has, but together combining these forces, what can you produce out of that? Okay, that is potential. That is a big potential. Okay, so I feel like for some of you this could be a business partnership coming through this week. Maybe you feel a bit conflicted because there's something here that you want to know about what you're getting yourself into, and so all that glitters, you're putting on your intuition on the forefront to decipher and decode someone's true intentions, from what I'm seeing here. So give me a second. A card actually fell out, and we have the earthworm energy. So I'm picking up that whoever you're dealing with, they're lacking the confidence to proceed, or Mir may be feeling this way. If you're the one who's entry leveling, right? You're like the beginner over here, and you're collaborating with someone that's say bigger, with bigger network, bigger resources, and this week you might feel conflicted because there's something here that's making you feel crawl like the earthworm. Okay, it could be confidence issue. It could be that you're not gaining awareness or the full picture of the situation. The earthworm, though, is more or less the ability to work around your situation, being able to trust in your inner voice, to speak your opinions, your ideas. Don't be challenged too much about the knowledge that other people have, or whoever this is that you're about to enter a partnership or collaboration. For all you know, this person can benefit a fresh perspective, your perspective. So the earthworm, even though this is a side issue, I feel like universe and spirit wants to bring forward the confidence issue. Embrace yourself, love yourself. Okay, do not be afraid to step into that power. Do not be afraid to start, in an entry level too. Sooner or later, you're going to be a master of this. Okay, this just requires you to go through a process of relearning something completely different. And of course, it almost feels like at first you will feel like you're being pulled in different directions, because that is sometimes what growth is. It's not a comfort zone. It is something that can break you and then mold you into a different person too, right? I'm seeing that this is mostly internal, not an external circumstance, but internal conflict, right? But best believe that in order for order to be restored, chaos needs to be sorted out. Octopus, So for those of my Capricorn who are dealing with a situation at work that is more or less, you know, it's not good, it's like a pleasure mixing with business type of deal. So maybe this is where the conflict lies. Okay, maybe you are connecting with someone who you work with too, and you don't want to tangle with that. So even though the intention is good, see to it that there are healthy boundaries. Okay, see to it that if this is truly professional and just work, stay with work. But if this is a situation that requires your personal, right, make sure that you create boundaries so that to get situations really muddled up here. Okay, you don't want to entangle yourself, because that will be a big responsibility, that will be a big trauma. Consider this a divine protection too. If this resonates for you guys, you've been feeling conflicted whether or not you should get involved with someone you work with, just be prepared of the consequences, right? This is not about what's wrong or right. At the end of the day, you exercise your own free will, but there's just a divine protection and guidance over here to be very careful about, you know, your boundaries, because people can definitely step into those boundaries if you're not careful. You might also do that to someone, okay? And that could further cause the chaos or start the chaotic energies, the mess. And you don't want that. You want to be productive at the end of the day. Also, do not be allowing someone to put a false sense of control on you with the octopus, because I'm feeling that's why maybe you're curled up here. Someone is intimidating for you, or someone that you can't trust seems to be. There's a lot of download of energies. I'm trying to really pick up some specific ones, okay? Because we are in retrograde. I don't want to confuse you guys with a lot of energies. I wish to expand this, but the clear messages that are going through here is that if there's someone you know you can't trust, distance yourself, protect yourself. Even if they say their intention is good, look into their patterns and behavior too. Your intuition will let you know, right? If this is a pleasure versus business type of deal, know what you're getting yourself into, okay? Don't let the boundaries be mixed and mashed, you know what I mean? If it's really a no, it's a no. If it's a yes, it's a yes, okay? Just straighten things up so there will be no confusion, and that your intention is clear from the start, right? All that glitters. And so we also have Swan over here. Have some time for introspection and meditation. Make some space to really reflect on the situation before you dive into it. This is just to minimize any form of regret or chaos or further drama. This could even mean that you go within and ask yourself your spirit guides for guidance, but all the answers that you seek is deep down. This can also mean that maybe ask yourself, what do you truly want? So to not, you know, be confused with all that glitters over here. Ask your soul, what is emotionally fulfilling for you? Is it this, or is it authentic connection, right? So try to stay away from certain enticing temptations that you know there's really no depth, there's no emotional fulfillment. No matter how attached you are to that, try to release it, because it will further cause chaos and conflict, and rather co-create with the universe here. It is going to test your confidence and your faith, but again, it's the summertime. Bask in joy and light. Universe wants you to be happy here, and hopefully you will have the courage to break free from the attachment, okay? So that is your reading, my dear Capricorn. Thank you so much for tuning in. For the winner of the giveaway, I will be announcing it on the 15th. Please protect your energies. I'm sending you love and light, and I'll talk to you soon.